Hello, I'm back again this week with a couple more updates. Not much has been changed since last week, as I haven't really had time to make all the edits I wanted to. But that's what the couple week blocks are for. They're to allow me to keep up with things I need to get done, and I'll edit when I have time. But just because there isn't anything to show doesn't mean we haven't made any progress. As it stands, we're currently looking into the design of the first location in the game. Not going to give too much information about it, but it's going to be located in the desert, small town or small village. Uh, yeah, I don't really have anything else to show for it. We have one or two pieces of concept art, but as it's in the really early stages and subject to change, I'm just going to leave that for next week or 2 weeks from now. Also, we no longer have to deal with lacking characters. We now have our own custom character. It hasn't been modeled yet, I haven't had the time. Still working on a little bit of the design, but it's getting there. It's certainly almost there to completion. Just have to actually get to the modeling. Won't have to worry about the copyright stuff. Yeah! Also been working on another character model. More for experimental purposes, but that was before we got our own. So I might showcase that when I finish, but the other model, as soon as I finish the one I'm currently working on, our own character will take priority. I think that's it for the current updates. For next week, I want to see if I can add custom properties to spells. For example, like a channeled spell. It keeps draining mana the more you use it, but like allows you to keep repeating the same action until you let go of like the trigger, or not the trigger, the left mouse button. Another addition I plan for next week is tracking spells. So like they'll fire off a bunch of projectiles and they'll seek out nearby targets and hit them. Not for as much damage as an unguided projectile, but for something. Coupled with the changes to spells themselves, I do want to make a delay on explosions, so it's not the moment the projectile hits the terrain, but it's some specific duration after it hits the terrain. I don't think that'll take too much to change, but I'll be looking into that. So this week was more so just talking and saying this is what's going to get done. Next week should actually have something to show for it. For any of you watching, would really appreciate spell suggestions. When they come from a different source, they're unique and different. That variation is what really hope this game ends up having. Of course, you know, we'll give credit, as we did with the black hole spell you saw last week. I think it was last week. Was that last week? I don't remember now. But yeah, I think that's it for now. But tune in next week and you'll actually see all this stuff start to come to fruition. It's still early stages right now, but it's getting somewhere. It's actually, I think, getting further than the previous game went, which is kind of a shocker considering it's only been like a month and a half. Alright, till then, yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching.